What's good, you sexy mother people? Welcome back to Henching It, where the YouTubers are at. I'm Jared. Hey, yo, it's August. You know what that means. It's time to go through season 8 of Letterkenny. Y'all know the drill. Be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon. What? Hit the little bell icon, notify post videos, go out, follow over social media, God give them just for 8 years.
Excuse me, seriously, please and thank you?
Episode 1 of season 8. We pick up where we left off. Wayne caught Mary Fred in the act. She ain't shit. She for the streets. Wayne was in a bad way. He took the dude she was cheating with and beat his ass, and then locked himself away into the shed that they built in season 3. And it's been 2 months since that time. Before we pick things back up with our Hicks, we are picking things up with the hockey heads, with them in the senior A hockey championship. It's broadcast. It's being reported on Sports Center on TSN, which is Canada's version of ESPN. And we get it. I think this is the first time we see Bro Dude Energy. I think we could. I could have seen it before, but if not, then this is the first time we see Bro Dude Energy, which is going to be a fixture moving forward within Letterkenny and then Shorsey. We're also getting Shorsey characters, 2 Shorsey characters debut in this episode. One very much physically debuted. This one was just a mention in an image of Jean-Jacques Francois Jacques Jean, JJ Frankie JJ. We'll see him more in the next episode, but then later on in the series, and then more prominently in Shorsey. So that's cool. Apparently, I don't know this. I'm going to confirm this with my friend. There is a song in Saskatchewan, Canada, in I think their capital, Regina. They have a theme song. It's a catchy song. I don't know if it's a legit song. I'm going to ask my friend who is from Saskatchewan. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to be like, hey, so, is there an actual song from Regina? Because it's a catchy song. It's a catchy tune. So, yeah. Stay tuned. We'll get confirmation of that when we can. Yeah. Jonesy and Riley, they're doing pretty well in this, and they're a bunch of nutsacks because they're being interviewed on TSN. Obviously, Shorsey calls them out on that fuckery. And the way they interview is gonna be very useful in this episode, but also just funny because these guys are just a bunch of nutsacks. And Shorsey again, not gonna let them live that shit down. Even when Tanis is briefing them, mostly Shorsey, on their opponents and how to get in their head and out chirp them, Shorsey, will not hesitate to, take a dig at Jonesy and Riley, like taking their moms to medieval time and Canada's Wonderland. I popped for that because I like Canada's Wonderland a lot. It's hilarious shit. So that's it for now with the hockey heads. Get back to them in a bit, but for now, the Hicks. Wayne locked up in the shed. All he does is sit in the shed, run the dogs, chore. It's a cycle. And while in the shed, he is binging this show called Misfire, which is Canada's version of MASH, but apparently, according to them, a bit more homophobic. And obviously, Misfire isn't a real show from Canada, but this is the Letterkenny version of Canada's version of MASH. And you hear the catchphrase in the beginning of this review, and there's a reason for it. Okay, I'm gonna say, wow, wowie, wow. I mean, MASH itself, the show was a show of the time, so it's accurate. okay. But it's a show that comforts Wayne in dark times like this. But Dan and Daryl holding it down, especially when Dan is being a bit squirrely. Daryl's the one stepping it up for a while. So good friend there. And then they're bringing up Homeward Bound, Land Before Time, and Fox and the Hound. And they're like, no, we gotta be there for our buddy. So they're like, all right, let's go get some puppers, and we're gonna go be there for our friend. And good fucking friends. Bonnie, she's just making herself. Bonnie McMurray just making herself kind of cool. She's like, Wayne's down, gotta be here. Good people. Bonnie, obviously just wants Wayne. And Bonnie McMurray probably take a dig at that too. Either way, did I mention Mary Prince for the streets? Yeah, she's for the streets. Back to our hockey boys, our hockey lads. Again, they're on TSN being total nutsacks, and Katie's like, oh, I'll use that as an idea. Have these nutsacks act the way they do on TV, and maybe that'll get Wayne out of his funk. But before that, or during that time, I don't care. We get another Shorsey debut of the character Hitchcock. In this episode, his character's just name is Teddy, but Shorsey, his character name is Teddy Hitchcock. So like, oh wow, that's fucking great. I'm like, that's Hitchcock. Hey, shit, it's one of my favorite characters in the show. Him and his teammate Tommy are just talking. Their characters are from Newfoundland. We do get word from Tannis about them being Newfoundlanders, and they gotta out chirp them as best they can because they talk in their own they have their own dialect and whatnot. So you gotta do your best to bob and weave in that aspect to out chirp them. But it didn't work, at least for. It didn't work for Bart's, Yorkie, Shorsey, Fisky, and Boomtown. They tried and failed to out-chirp them two boys from Newfoundland, or as they call it, Newfies. And I don't know if that's PC, but that's what they say in the show. I swear to God. If that's bad, I will not say it again. I'll just say Newfoundlanders. Shorsey obviously doing his thing. I can only one of his chirps I stuck in my head is edibles. You have to watch the episode to understand why. So two Shorsey debuts and Bro Dude up in this shit. It's crazy. And then Katie's like, okay, these nutsacks are fucking 10-ply on TSN, so let's take that, use their promo work there, and try and see if Wayne will come out and be back to normal. He comes out, him and Daryl don't miss a beat and chirp the shit out of them boys, roast them something crazy. But it didn't work, unfortunately. But still, good chirps. Like Daryl and Wayne on the same way. Like even when Wayne's down, he's like comes out. They were like, "You gonna fuck this pig?" Alright, bet. We locked in. And they just, whew. Oh, God. You gotta watch the chirps. You gotta watch these chirps. It's fucking great. But, before we end the episode, we catch up with Stuart, who is now jacked. But there's a reason for that, which we're gonna get to, throughout the next couple of episodes. And we'll conclude, I believe, in episode 4. Yeah, stay tuned for Stuart's adventure. And outside that, good start this season. I feel for Wayne. Give him chirps. Don't miss. Love it. 5 stars.
There is such a thing as too much butts talk, and a gal ought to be fucking aware of it.
So episode 2. Still got more foreshadowing for the Shorsey show. Dan broke it off with Lavina Dick because he got tired of gets tired of walking because she's very very traditional in a sense. So he's trying with his lady friend from season 2 that stuck the finger up the bum. And, yeah, too much butt talk. Yeah, there's too much. There is such thing as too much butt talk. Yeah, you ought to be aware of it. Yeah, her name was Ellen. She's cute. Woo. You. Yeah, no, Daryl and Dan are just there, they chilling by Wayne. Ellen brings up a point of the male G spot to Ah, Jesus Christ. Again, too much butt talk. There's such a thing. And yeah, Ronzi and Daxie help Stewart get jacked. Here's the regimen. He had to gain 10 pounds of muscle and do 3 sets of 4 of bench presses, squats, and deadlifts with 200 pounds. Which I could definitely deadlift 200 pounds. 3 sets of 4. I always did like 3 sets of 5, honestly. But yeah, I'm probably gonna implement this into my gym routine again. I haven't done, so I usually do my more serious weight training when I'm in California. But you know, I might add this to my regimen soon. Yeah, the hockey heads, they got the dub. They got the full dub. They won the championship. Thanks to Shorsey. I want to believe that this is going to have, again, this is like implications it's going to lead into Shorsey, the series. Yeah, they got the dub. The music in this episode is fire. The music in the show just does not miss. Katie's the realest sister. She's a realist because she did for Angie. She did again. Married for her. She's like, oh, he want to hurt my brother. Boom! Fucking get after it. Hoofed her. Actually, she also did that to Tannis. I forgot she did that to Tannis too. Yeah, yo, Katie, a real one. And then Wayne finally comes out the shed. Realizes, like, if she cheats, it's over. Moves on. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Everyone's happy. Wayne is back. And we are moving forward. But yeah, man. Oh, and then Dan is like, Dan can't decide which one he wants to go. He wants to go to the free-spirited Ellen, or he wants the traditionalist and Lavina Dick. He's like, I need something in the middle. So for now, he's going back and forth. That's our boy Dan. We love him. It's all good. Man. Yeah, no, that's what really goes on in this episode. Just, we're finishing up what we started off in the first episode. We're moving forward back to the status quo. Gonna be a bit shaken up after this episode. Just a wee bit. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Other than that, this episode is getting 5 stars.
Everyone knows the best strippers are stateside.
Episode 3. So, to confirm with the Experience Regina song, it's a real song. Real. Fucking lovely. But my friend, whom is from Saskatchewan, didn't know about it until this recording. So hey, good to share something. Share something like that with her. Yeah, but episode 3 proper. We start off with back to status quo, sort of. We start with the Wayne, Derry, and Dad talking about. We start with Sober October, No Nut November, and this one I did not know until this show, Beat Your Dick December. Just making a philosophy. I think if someone if you frequently, nut, especially throughout the month of November, doing it through December, I mean, hey, more power to you. But I feel like if you do No Nut November, Beat Your Dick December is gonna be a breeze. But Wayne is like, nah, I can do all 31 days. You basically hammering it once for each day, like once the first day, twice the second day, so on and so forth. Hey, look, my birthday was mentioned. December 20th, it was mentioned. Cool. Good for me. Didn't need it mentioned in this context, but thanks, Letterkenny. Yeah. I mean, there's a process to it. But moving on, we're back to basics. You got everyone shore, and you got the McMurray's helping with McMurray, Mrs. McMurray, and Bonnie. They're helping out on the farm. More hands make less work. When a friend asks for help, you help them. All the good old sensibilities. And like I said, it's back to basics. And Wayne is happy. He's overlooking everybody. He's having a good time. Hockey heads are bumping the jock jams because they won. And it's been going with them non-fucking stop. They would just go same song. If I could tell you who does the song too. Trying to remember. It's Too Unlimited. Twilight Zone. Too Unlimited Twilight Zone. I can't play the song, but yeah, that's the song they used. That's not the only song that I noticed. That I'm like, oh, I know this group, I know this song. Actually, I think it was at least in this season anyway, I noticed 2 songs. This is the first of the 2 songs. If my notes here are correct, you're gonna hear it. But I'm not gonna get into it now. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. They just turned it up this entire time. Then they Jonesy and Riley get approached by Bro Dude to be their ambassadors. The representative is not happy. She don't fuck with them at all. But yeah, that's it really with the hockey heads this time. Stewart is not in this episode, I believe, or he's still training. We're gonna get to more of him in the next episode or so. Yeah, because he's training with Tyson and Joy Boy how to fight. Trying to remember anything else before I get to the main plot. The main plot of the story really is, Wayne, getting back on his feet. His American cousin Jake comes up to visit, and they all had a planned bachelor party for Wayne, but the party was going to take place stateside, at a strip club. Dan wasn't with it. He's like, nah, I can't, so I'm not gonna partake. So Wayne, Derry, Katie take a trip stateside with Jake. The boys are dropped off at the Rippers while Katie goes off to the malls to shop. Hey, our shopping malls are on point, but hey, Canada ain't no slouch, especially go to the Eaton Center over in Toronto. It's a place to be. Although they got rid of FYE and Tokyo Smokes and my juice spot. Come on now. And the malls out here ain't no better at getting rid of more good stuff too. Like, come on now. Now your boy's gotta travel to other places outside of his comfort zone to find places he likes. Like FYE. It's crazy work. Yeah, I'll still do it. I don't care. It's just, come on now. Come on, man. But yeah, I digress. Yeah, they go off to the Rippers, and that's where you meet Dirks. Or Wayne would say, Dirks. There's a reason why. We'll get to that. We get to see him. He's very cool, very chill, very composed. He's a douchebag. He is a total douchebag. You know, he loves the Rippers, and the Rippers love him. McMurray, of course, out of pocket as fuck. Daryl's lost. He's in love with a stripper. It'd be like that. Yeah. Get a call from Rosie. She's the best girl. Yeah. Get a quote that is very much it resonates with the season in certain places. Everyone's always fucking everyone. Which elevator with no one. Everyone looks like everyone's fucking everyone. It's like the song "Everyone Looks Like Everyone" from the Rat Pack, Rat Pack AD, which was used in season 1, episode 1, when Wayne fought off Angie's dandy boy. Am I about to say dandy? I shouldn't. Oh, okay. Apologies if I'm not allowed to say dandy. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to remember what other song. Rat Pack AD. 2 Unlimited, and the song that we're gonna get into is like some certain songs I hear outside of the show all the time. Especially, I just listen to Rat Pack AD anyways, but these 2 songs I hear outside, but we're gonna talk about that when we get to it. Yeah, everybody's always fucking everyone. That's the quote that's gonna be used throughout the season, sort of. Yeah, Wayne don't like Dirks. When you meet somebody for the first time at the Rippers, yeah, weird to make a first impression there, you know. And yeah, Dirks is like, yeah, you know, I like a good tomboy. They know what they want, and then sees Katie, and then, oh boy, here we go. The plot thickens for the season. Yeah, other than that, yeah, Stewart's just learning to fight. Being trained by Tyson Joy Boy. That is about it. We're at the Rippers this episode. Best Rippers of stateside? But that's a bit contradictory. Well, no, not really. Best Rippers you can get are stateside, but then there's I don't know. We'll get to the contradiction when we get to it. But yeah. Meet Dirks. It's like he's a charming guy. It's very cool, very calm, very charming guy. He's such a douchebag. His nickname is Long Dick Dirks. Long Dong Dirks. Okay. He's a douchebag, but he's a charming douchebag. It's fucking... It is what it is. They did lay it on thick with their American cousin Jake. They laid that shit on thick. It just makes you oh my god. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of when Akiba Ranger, the parody Super Sentai season, did a whole thing on Power Rangers. We called it Powerful Rangers with Mighty Morphin Red and Green. American flag collars. Oh my god. Oh, I was like, that is exactly what it reminds me of. Oh my fucking god. Whatever. Fuck it. We'll move on. 5 stars.
I'll offer you as a Jeff Hardy handshake. Be on my fucking way.
Episode 4. Yo, so we start off questioning why we tap twice when taking shots. Because even I started doing that. Me and my peoples do that shit now. And it's like, and there's no real answer because it's like, oh, because Dan's like, oh, we should do it 3 times like in wrestling, and then we have a bunch of wrestling talk. Bring up favorite wrestlers, like Wayne says Mike The Miz, and he's like, oh, so if you know your favorite wrestler, you want to fuck them, and Darius like Alexa Bliss. Okay. There's nothing but wrestling references and name drops. Fucking hilarious. I think we did that like a couple of seasons ago too, if I'm not mistaken. Did that? Yeah, I want to say we did, and it would just. I think this is just a more updated version of it with the then current roster. This came out in 2019, so it's like 2019 roster. So if that was the case, then we should have brought up Bobby Roode. Glorious! You know, all that good stuff. Yeah. Then, we got Katie. She's off seeing Dirks. He's a big girl. Whatever. Ron's and Dax, they're off to attend some super gay party. Which gives Riley and Jonesy an idea how to do this bro dude initiative by making a club for boys only, calling it Club Bro Dude Club Ferda. All bros, no chicks. All bros, no broads. I mean, that's what they say. It sounds more gay than the gay birthday party that everyone's going to, because there's at least gonna be broads, puppers, gussers. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the whole thing is like, A plot is Riley and Jonesy trying to recruit, while everybody else is just like, nah, bro, what the fuck's wrong with you? Bit Fruity Loops. Then everyone it concludes everybody going to the party with Rons and Dax. Hilarious stuff. It's more of just the dialogue and jokes behind it all. It's just great. Yeah, there's a lot of wrestling stuff in this episode. I think I'm gonna get to that. So along with the wrestling talk, there's also been the UFC name drops. You know, Chuck Liddell, George St. Pierre, stuff like that. McMurray's, they're just a bunch of freaks. Daryl doesn't name his bar animals, which is weird. We spent this episode naming cows, pigs, ducks, rats, ponies, and birds. But when we got to the birds, it kind of a little. Daryl brought up Robin Williams. This was 2019, so yeah, it was too soon, bro. Too fucking soon. That one hurt. I'm like, goddamn, Daryl. Too soon, bro. Too soon. And that was 2019. Then it still don't feel right. Yeah, it was back to Stewart. This is basically Stewart's culmination of his training. He's off in the city with Tyson Joint Boy and Rolled. Rolled is apparently a fucking animal in this bar fight against the dudes from, I think it was like last season. They had to go pick them up from the city. Either way, anywho, get to the bar fight. Like I said, Rolled is an animal. I was like, okay, cool. Tyson Joint Boy, they do their thing. And Stewart, he performed the attitude adjustment. John Cena's F you. And, yeah. Oh, there was also Mortal Kombat reference. Finish him. Whoopie! Yeah, I forgot about that part. Oh, shit. So there's a lot of just fighting references in this episode. It's crazy. He really did the fucking attitude adjustment in one. Okay. But yeah, Stewart did his thing. And he had a nice wholesome bonding moment with Tyson and Joint Boy this episode as well. So hey, it's all well and good there. about it. This is a pretty simple episode. Just mostly to focus on Stuart and then the hockey heads with the town overall. Yeah, simple. By the numbers. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. 5 stars.
Welcome to fucking Letterkenny.
Episode 5. We start off with Alexander working at Modine's, helping Gail clean the bathrooms and whatnot, and you know he informs us that apparently there's some degens that be getting shit outside of the toilet, but also they get shit outside the urinus. Now they get shit if they get shit outside the toilet. That's how they get shit outside the urinus. So on and so forth. Yeah, that's that. But the main episode is the Yard Sales Saturday, where our crew hits up some yard sales and they teach you how to dicker. And these are lessons taught by the show Canadian Pickers. Now, I thought it was interesting because apparently this episode came out in 2019, and this episode came out. The show Canadian Pictures had finished in 2013. And the funny thing is, not only did Letterkenny reference it, but it was also referenced a year later in the animated version of the show Corner Gas, which, yeah, y'all gotta watch Corner Gas. That's another funny ass Canadian show I think I brought up before. Actually, is Corner Gas animated still? No, Corner Gas animated had ended in 2021. Corner Gas had ended. Fuck, I forgot when. I'll be for real. But yeah, definitely check out Corner Gas. That show had ended. Oh, that shit went on for 5 years, but still came back as an animated show. That's crazy. So yeah, Corner Gas ended in 2009, came back in 2018 as an animated show. Came back as an animated show and ran on for 3 years. Not bad. Okay. But yeah, back to that's the good thing about this episode. You're learning about Canadian history through yard sales and whatnot, you know. And I was watching this, I'm like, oh, so I've mastered the art of dickering through yard sales or getting convention badges and whatnot. I have definitely mastered the art of dickering. Awesome possum. Dickering is just another way to like haggling and whatnot, making a good deal. I mastered it. Awesome. Wayne and Rosie, they're just being fucking cute. Love it. Yeah. And you see Stuart saying, wondrous. It's actually a GIF. Commonly used GIF, even by myself. I use that a lot. Like, say, yo, we down for something? Cool, wondrous. Use this exact clip in a GIF form. And this is the episode where Wayne would say Dirks. Instead of saying Dirks, he said Dirks. Yeah, Wayne don't like Dirks. Neither does Rosie. She's onto his bullshit. But obviously he's so charming, he got Dan. Because Dan didn't meet him at the Rippers, so yeah, he's like, oh, okay. Obviously Mrs. McMurray's like, oh, his low, long dong himself. Yeah, everybody falls for that charm, but not Wayne and Rosie. Yeah, Dirk, he shows up at the yard sale festivities with our crew. And yeah, obviously he made an impression on the McMurrays. Gail and Glenn. Yeah, obviously, like, yeah. Who this guy? Who this guy? I like that. Yeah. Yeah. You can get back to Stuart real quick. As you see, this clip comes from Alley Cat and Bianca Donk. They're like, all right, we're heading back to city, but before we go, you gotta give us that good fucking speaking of you, we get Anik, Darius' ex-sweetie, the one with the racy Instagram. You. She's modeling for Jonesy and Riley for their Bro Dude initiative. Because now the next mission is to get a model for Bro Dude. But this representative for Bro Dude, she's a total colossal bitch. She like off rip, from frame one when you see her, she's just like not fucking with Jonesy and Riley at all. They and it's like, all right, they are a bit of they are some nutsacks. They are, but at the same time, they're harmless in this in the context between these. In this case, they're totally fucking harmless. They're just doing their thing, mind their own damn business. But she's just a bitch, and then her assistants, who take a liking to Jonesy and Riley, she's like feeling so offended by that. She's just like, oh, you like these two idiots? You like these nutsacks? No, you're done. You're fired. Be a colossal bitch for no reason. It's crazy. Yep. Outside of everything, then Wayne just gives warning to Dirks, like, yo, you fuck around, you finna find out. Everybody in this town will be coming at you, but I get first dibs. Other than that, we get a nice cameo from the Canadian Pickers themselves, which blows my mind again, because, like, okay, this show ended way before this episode, but, like, I mean, okay, that's cool. That's just cool. If anything, the way they went about this makes me remember these shows from, like, I watched on, like, BBC America, these shows called Ground Force and Changing Rooms, and I'm pretty sure we have, I was looking on IMDb, apparently we have a show called American Pickers, so I guess we got our own version. Like, it's just like those types of shows. It's not even the fact that they're the same thing that I just mentioned with the BBC America shows. It's just like, it's just that vibe and just like the type of programming that I would have watched as a kid, just out of boredom, on channels that they are outside of America's sake. Or in this case, we have BBC America. I don't think we had anything Canadian though. But actually, if you want to watch Canadian Pickers, it's on Tubi, Tubi. That's where you can also watch Kamen Rider stuff and Super Sentai. So yeah. I need to find how to watch Corn and Gas. That's a show I need to watch. Corn and Gas. But yeah. Other than that, this is still it's fucking Letterkenny, man. And to learn about another show like Canadian Pickers is also great. Go out there, go to a yard sale, or whatnot. Learn the ways of dickering. Watch this episode and you'll learn the steps. I already knew how even before I watched this episode, but it's a good refresher. So yeah, there you go. And that's all I really got for now. Yeah, 5 stars.
I had 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink.
Load code.
Load code of the road.
Episode 6. Want a bit of an addendum for episodes 4 and 5. Episode 4, I don't think I mentioned the drug coladas that Alley Cat and Bianca Donk made in the city. If I did, I'd probably just skim through it. Yeah, they made a whole bunch of coladas, like PCP colada, GHC colada, so on and so forth. Yeah, there's that. And it was mentioned again for episode 5, but also them referencing Spider-Man in a sense, sort of. But yeah, that's all I had. That's all I really had. That's the only addendums I have. But yeah, no, episode 6 is mostly. So Noah Dick comes and asks the help from the Hicks because apparently his family got hurt in some ways. They got yeah, they got hurt in certain ways that couldn't require them to work. But Daryl is like, nah, they want something more. They want us to. Barely, Daryl believes that the Mennonites, I'm not gonna call them what they are, they they want the Hicks to bang their daughters to procreate with them so they can stop the inbreeding. Okay, a lot to that. Yeah, I don't even know what to say really to that. That's just some fucking wild shit. They had to go to Jim Dickens to be like, yeah, yo, the Mennonites, they'll pay you to get all intimate with their peoples so they don't inbreed. But the way they do it is that they would have the woman on the bottom lay a sheet on top of the hole, and so you put your dick through. So obviously it won't be as English to them. So it's just like, all right, you're just there to procreate and dip. That's it. Which, okay. Oh, I said you could see here the holy sheet. Which, you know what? There's a twist to it all. I'm not gonna say. No, not gonna say. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, the Mennonites really just asking help some choring around just because they can't do it themselves. Apparently we learn Anita Dick. Anita Dick. Her maiden name is Snatch. Anita Snatch. You know what? No, you need to watch this shit for yourself. The innuendos are insane. What else happens in this episode? Coach, he's all referencing his dead wife Barb. That's just it, really. And Katie and Dirk finally make it official. It's like, okay, we were seeing each other, but what are we really like making it official? Like, we putting titles on and everything. Do that. Again, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Wayne did warn you. If you fuck around, you're gonna find the fuck out. But Katie's a big girl. She can handle herself. That's really the innuendos of this goddamn episode. It's always with the Mennonites too. It's always with the fucking Mennonites. Oh my goodness, and this is the penultimate episode too. Good lord. Good lord. Yeah, man. It's fucking hilarious. Shit's ridiculous. Oh yeah, we also learned about the load code, because at the beginning we're like basically trying to say what athletes wheel the most women. You would think basketball players, because basketball players, But then you got football players, baseball players, because baseball players don't have a lot of time on the road, so they can, they have more energy and whatnot. But it's obviously hockey players. Hockey players wheel the most, and they got to follow load code. Which you should watch this to understand what that means. And yeah, that's about it. That's the crux of this episode, really. This fucking show. I love this fucking show. 5 stars.
Pitter patter.
So, we've reached the finale of season 8. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Let's start from the beginning. From the top. Hockey heads. Motherfucking Jonesy and Riley wearing compression tights with ball hammock boxers, I believe. Just so the balls can go. So okay, that's a thing. And Dirks is going to Quebec, which apparently has the best strippers in Canada. See, I imagine how we on stateside have the best strippers, but apparently Canada is like, oh, we got something comparable. Oh, no, I'm gonna say, It's got some decent rippers. It's got some decent rippers. I haven't been to Montreal. I have not been to Quebec yet to see if they got the best. I mean, they got it. They give them competition. They give competition. Yeah, but he's going to Quebec because his cousin's 18th birthday, and apparently in Quebec the legal drinking age is 18, which I don't know if that's true. I would hope the hell not, but at the same time, it's not my territory. Quebec is 18. Well. Ain't that funny? Wouldn't recommend, but is what it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. What else really goes on? You know, Wayne and Rosie are just being cute, and they're starting things back up fully again. They're just cute. What was it? Oh, and I messed up the quote when I said everyone's fucking everyone. It's everyone's fucking someone else. That was the quote that was ringing throughout the season. Mary Fred's still calling, but there's a reason why she's called this time around. But I guess my thing, she was calling obviously just to explain herself, to be like, look, I'm sorry, but we don't want to get into that bullshit. But now she's calling for a different reason in this episode. But we'll get to that. For everybody else in town, it's Day Beers Day, which means day drinking. Celebrate it as a holiday. Fuck, I'm down for that. Day Beers Day. We need to have a Day Beers Day. And Katie is like, oh, I gotta go since Dirks came back from Quebec. She's gonna go and take care of him. Gus, he's a loyal fucking dog. He's like, nah, don't go. You don't need to go. That guy, he ain't no good for you, Katie. He ain't no good for you. Gus knew. We get a whole thing why the hockey heads and the skids hate the Yanks. Basically it's just Day Beers Day. Everybody, the McMurrays talking so. Oh my God, the McMurrays! What the fuck? The things they say makes me want to have a Day Beers Day. Forget everything they've said. Like, oh my God. But they love each other. Cannot, like, after all the fuckery we hear the McMurrays be doing in these last couple of seasons, the things they said, the things that they do on these trips, you cannot say they don't love each other. They are so open and swinging and free, but they're part of the lifestyle. But they love each other. I'll give them that, but my fucking God. Nothing else really happens to Mary Fred. She comes along, she's like, look, you ain't answer my calls, but so I saw old Long Dick Dirks in Quebec. He wasn't alone. Obviously he was with his boys, but he had a few rippers with him. And obviously left with them rippers. So Mary Fred came over to tell Wayne what went down. And yeah, because Wayne was like, yo, I'm itching. You fool, I'm itching to get you. And now he has a reason. But before we get to that, Wayne's moving on. Moving on has gotten a lot easier, especially now that he and Rosie are starting back up again. It's moving on from that is a lot easier for him. And it's never easy when you have someone you're so committed to, especially in the sense of Wayne going to marry this woman. It's never easy. It does get easier. Time does heal wounds. Whether it be an old flame that you can rekindle get better. Pain's not there for you. Learn new lessons, and you can be better, and hopefully that person can do and be better as well as for themselves. Either way, anywho, Wayne knows, lets the town know. Everybody grabs their truck and head on down the border, which makes me think they all got their passports out. It's like, oh, we ready. We ready to slide on this motherfucker. Bam. All up in the States. You ready to belt the fucking ass to Dirks. And that's how we end the season. Katie obviously sees Dirks. Everyone's fucking someone else. She sees that shit. We started the season Wayne in pain, and Katie was there. Now we see Katie being stepped out on without hesitation. Wayne is on that ass with the entire town of Letterkenny, or at least the ones that we know, and it matters to us who's there. Yeah, that's how we end the season. It mirrors each other. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Katie was there for Wayne when, Mary Fred stepped out and bam, poofed her. Wayne's gonna be worse than Dirks. I said, like, this song, the song that plays, because this song starts off as like everyone's dancing, celebrating, like, because like Murray's, and they love each other. So it starts off with that, and this song plays, but then plays throughout the rest of the episode. This and Two Unlimited, was it Twisted Zone? Those songs would play in the malls, especially when I'm in Jersey. I'm in Jersey, right? I'm just walking, I hear these songs. I'm like, who over here would be watching Letterkenny like that? That's insane. Because, mind you, this is like from last year to even just a couple of months ago. I'm hearing songs from Letterkenny at these malls, and I'm like, I'm not in Canada. I'm in the US. I'm in the tri-state area. Who out here listening? Who out here also watching Letterkenny like that? It's crazy. I like that. Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, that's crazy that the music heard this season, this specific season of Letterkenny, you were still here at the malls today in 2025, and this season aired in 2018. It's crazy work, crazy fucking work. This episode's a 5. It's funny. Obviously, Dirks finally got his comeuppance, but we'll see the results of that more going into the next season. Dirks is a character again. Fucking, oh my god. Such a fucking fuckboy. Such a charming fuckboy. It's irritating. But his actor fucking killed it. Like, he's just like, you let it be fucking charming. Fuck, can't be mad at that. Establishes some things that's gonna go forward more into Shorsey and stuff. Introduces their American cousin. We're gonna see him down the road in the series. What else? Just like basically anything long term that moving forward in the series is like, I guess the quote, "Your terms are acceptable." I could have sworn they said that before, but I think this is it. It's like the entire season you hear they say your terms are acceptable. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a thing moving forward. But yeah, it's mostly everything. Anything else is just mostly gonna be towards like Shorsey in that series. Yeah, man, the show is fucking awesome, and we only got 4 seasons left now. It's crazy. It's crazy work, but here it is. Here he is. All right. Oh man. On to season 9. Wait a minute. Almost forgot. Yeah, this episode gets 5 stars as well as this entire season. 5 stars. well, that's a way to end the season, for sure. Tell us what you thought about the episodes or the season as a whole in the comments down below. Be sure to also, get yourself some poppers, Gus and Brew, and check out the tunes of the entire series. It's all gonna be in the links in the description. I've been saying this already for like however long we've been doing this, for all the episodes, I guess. What else? You check out all of our stuff for Superhero Time. Yeah, come next month we'll be doing season 9 of Letterkenny, and also the new series Kamen Rider Z for that. So yeah, there's that. You can check that out when you get to that. We're working on a few things for K-pop. Been saying that for a long time, but we got it all lined up. We just gotta get it done and bring it to you. And I'm sorry, you. What else we got? We're gonna keep a few stuff to ourselves for now, but yeah. Be sure to stay tuned for everything, and then some. Until then, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.